Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for October 2021, or whenever you click into the video. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your current energy, the near future, and then what you don't see coming. Then we're going to do something different and look into singles. After that, we'll get into your person and your energy. So if you have somebody on your mind that you want to check into. So thank you to everyone who's returning. I so appreciate all your support. If you're new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That info's in the description box below. All right, so while I was shuffling the cards, they had me look at the bottom, and the Justice card was in the upright. So it seems as though for Cancers, a lot's going on for you guys this month. It feels like things are going to finally start balancing out. So if you felt a little bit tested over the last, say, 30 to 60 days, especially around your relationships, this is where I feel like it's finally coming to an end. And it's like that last bit of, are you sure that you've learned the lessons and that you know what you really want in your relationship? Now, if you're in a current relationship, that would mean for me that things are just going to balance back out if for some reason they had been a little bit, rocky, or just things had seemed to kind of pull apart and then come back together. All right. So and there we go, Mercury retrograde sure is at play with the Six of Cups. I know we get tired of talking about people from the past. For some of you, it could be somebody coming back around. But when I saw the Justice card, the first thing I thought was that somebody just wants to balance the scales. In other words, it could be an apology. It could just be somebody coming up to say, hey, I miss you. It doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship. It could just be someone from your past. But I'm going to caution you that this person is still doing work on themselves. So just be aware of that if they do pop up into your life. Family member, relationship, friend, any of that sort. I feel like somebody's just having a strong sense of, I really miss my Cancer. Of course they do. People always miss us. And I say us, sorry, I shouldn't include myself. But yes, you guys know if you've watched me, I'm a Cancer. People always miss you when you're finally gone, when you're finally done with them. And it's like all of a sudden they come back and they're like, oh, I miss everything that you used to give to me, how you made me feel. Not, I miss you and how they gave to you. It's always about what they miss that you did for them. So in the current energy, Six of Cups, Hermit in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. And then in the near future, we have the Hierophant in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Emperor. I like that energy. And then for what you don't see coming is the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yes! I'm going to do a little happy dance for you guys right now, because this is what you don't see coming is finally releasing the rest of the pain of all those things that you have been through and coming to a place where you're finally not stuck anymore. So the overall energy is the Two of Cups in reverse. Remember how I said that there are people that didn't exactly give back? So the ones that didn't, those are the ones that are going to be out of your life permanently. And you will no longer, not even for a second, leave that door cracked. This tells me even with partnerships, if you're finally at your wit's end, this is it. If you need to close the door on somebody from the past because things didn't work out, that's great. Don't want to harp on it too much. For some of you, when you're done, you're done. There is no reopening that door, especially now for Cancers. It may be different for other signs, but for you guys, I feel because you're moving into a new area of your life, it's going to be different for you. You're not going to want to allow any kind of energy to even get a toe in the door. Okay? So, like I said, the Six of Cups, there could be a little bit of nostalgia and wanting to discuss the things that had happened and how much fun you used to have together and all of those wonderful things. That's all great and nice to hear. But I feel like you guys are kind of complacent. In other words, you don't even feel anything when people approach you this way. It's as if, oh my God, I don't recognize myself. I'm such an emotional person. Why do I not feel anything when this person approaches me? It's because your boundaries are so powerful and so strong right now that anyone who is unevolved or has not done their own work, it's going to be like a natural repellent to you. So the Page of Wands in reverse just tells me again that these are people that have not grown. They still do not connect on an intimate level. They still don't understand the idea of give and take. Very immature. Could be someone that was younger than you. Whatever it may be, doesn't matter. You could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Sag, Aries. We have a lot of air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's pretty much everyone that's showing up on the board for all of you. The trash truck is confirming that for you, by the way. It won't last long, I promise, but for whatever that's worth, I'm bringing it up. All right, so we will clarify that, but I do feel like it might be an energy of someone who is either younger or acts younger. Now, in the near future, we have the Hierophant in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor, taking back control of yourself. I know it feels repetitive, but I want to really bury this in. No more long-term relationships or things that are not met on like a spiritual level. You're not going to be putting the work into those situations. The Emperor says you are fully taking back control of your life. You are going to stand your ground. You're in control of your home space, your workspace, your relationships, all of those things. It's like you finally have come to this place. And October is going to be a huge month for you guys. Lots of shifts and turns. So this last retrograde that's happening and this last full moon, or the full moon in the, I believe it's in an air sign, those are closing out, and no more dealing with any kind of repetitive things around relationships. In other words, no more of those people that are triggering or that have caused wounds or anything like that showing up. This is you fully coming into your power and releasing those things from the past that did not give back to you or did not put in the work, and regaining faith that things are possible for you, that there are people out there that actually do give the way that you give. Okay, what you don't see coming. Again, it feels kind of repetitive, but I just want to make sure that you guys fully understand you're not going to be stuck anymore. So if you're even feeling it right now when you're listening to this reading, I promise you, you're coming out of that place. Let this play out. Let the Mercury retrograde finish out. Let this full moon and new moon do what it's got to do this month. And you're going to be standing on the other side of it saying, wow, I really did overcome a lot of things, especially this year when we thought it was going to get better earlier on, but yet we had more to go through. We're always going to have our challenges, but you are wearing this one well and coming out the other side. Yes, you have some scars, but those scars are the lessons that you've learned, and they're not going to stick with you. It's like you're shedding your skin, and this whole new skin is going to become the new you. Okay. Now, let's clarify the Six of Cups and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so we have the Devil in reverse. I don't think there's any loss of well, I'm going to say two things. One, I don't think there's a sense of like toxicity or anything that's around you. That's good that it's in reverse for that reason, but it's also that you are no longer going to be the scapegoat for people, which I like, because a lot of times our empathy would put us in a position where people would constantly use us as a scapegoat. Not going to happen anymore. This is also a sense that where you may have been passionate for things or people or any kind of relationship in your life, that's not going to be the same. It's going to be a different thing. You're only going to give passion and of yourself, intimately or otherwise, to people who deserve it. Don't forget, when you physically or intimately connect with someone, you are exchanging energy. So if you don't want to exchange energy with somebody, do not jump in the sack with them, okay? Because you take that on when you do that. All right, the Hermit in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse. And look at that, the Eight of Cups. Perfect. Leaving all that emotional baggage in the past, that full moon that we talked about. The new moon's coming, and then we're going to have a full moon in a couple of weeks from now. I don't know the exact date. I didn't check. But that's when you're really going to feel a shift in your energy. So pay attention to that time frame, because towards around the third week of October, I think you're going to feel a sense of Release. If you need to cry, cry. This is the best time to do it, especially around the full moon when cancers are triggered. Your emotions get high. That's a good way to release. And the cups represent water. So tears are healing. If you feel like you need to go lock yourself in the closet and cry, do it because it's going to be great for your energy. All right, so let's look at the Hierophant in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. Then we have the Seven of Cups. No more confusion. Nobody's going to be able to either trick or cause any kind of delusion for you. None of the confusion tactics, none of those things like that. You're going to have clarity around exactly what you want and what. Here's the best part. You're going to know what you deserve. And I've said this to you guys a lot, I know, but this is really truly knowing what you deserve and attracting that into your life. No more narcissist, King of Swords, or I'm sorry, King of Wands in reverse. You guys know that's my narcissist card. Nope. There is an energetic block to their energy for you anymore. All right, let's look at the Nine of Wands with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles. So what you don't see coming is this brand new opportunity. If you have felt held back at work, like there isn't something that had worked out the way you had hoped, October's going to speed that up for you. It could be that you're recognized as well. I feel like the pentacle, the way it's sitting on his head, can almost represent like a trophy. So something could come forward for you and you're being recognized for your work, like some kind of an award. Or you could end up with a promotion. This is about also starting something that you've been investing some time into. If you've invested money in a project and you feel like the timing is right, I'm going to say again around the third week of October, you're going to start seeing the results, or you may then feel initiated to get that started. So this feels really good. It's about new beginnings in your financial attitude as well. So if you've had some lessons around money, I feel like you're going to have a completely different perspective on it. It's like you're going to do things differently. You're going to spend differently. You're going to save differently, things like that. All right. So the Nine of Swords with the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is perfect because this is actually balancing out. If it were in the upright, you see the hands down here? They're constantly open and waiting for this person. No more of that. Pay attention if people start coming towards your energy, because as you shift and you become more cautious of the types of people that you help, this is going to be, again, people recognizing that, and it's like they come towards you and they don't like the fact that you can actually say no. And this is what is going to happen. The energies are balancing no matter what. So even where you used to be so giving of yourself financially, or you were of your emotions, whatever it was, this is balancing the scales for you, even if you don't try. It's like the universe is coming in and saying, we're just not going to allow these types of energies to come in and disrupt things in your life. You're on the right path. You have your focus now, and nothing is going to get in the way of that, the way that it used to. All right, and then the bottom of the deck, look at that. Confirmation for the Eight of Swords. No more stuck energy. All right, so we didn't get anybody specific really here. So let's look into the singles. And for those of you that are looking for someone, we'll see what's going on with your energy and what might be coming towards you. All right, this is for my single Cancers, please. What's going on with my singles? Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Some of you might still be a little bit, this makes sense. So you might be a little resistant to new love right now. If you've been single for quite some time, that's understandable, because the King of Pentacles showing up in reverse just says that you're focused on getting your stability together as far as your money and maybe your home circumstances, things like that. You want those to be stable before you decide to get into a relationship. Now, the Four of Cups, right now, I think anything that comes towards you, you're not necessarily going to open yourself up completely to. Give it a little time, because over the next 3 months, I feel like you're going to start opening up. It takes a little bit of time once you've done the healing to open yourself back to the idea of doing it. But right now, I feel like the Two of Wands is saying, I'm interested. I definitely feel good. I'm taking better care of me. I have passion. I do. I want something in my future. We all do. This seems like it's kind of a rhetorical reading. Like we know that you guys want something. So your passion's looking good. Could there be somebody coming towards you? Absolutely. It's a fire sign. So it may be fire, or you could be dealing with really anybody, but mostly fire, earth, or water. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Aries. This is somebody that you could actually see a future with. They can, not only do they view you as being attractive, but they see you as being, you're like alluring. And they like that about your energy. So your fire energy is what's going to be coming out, and that's what's going to attract somebody new into your space. But there's a part of you that's still a little closed off. So opening back up is going to help with bringing in that person. So if you have a little bit more work to do, it's okay. Better to do it and be ready when this shows up for you. Actually, okay. I was going to say I want to grab the other two cards. So the Six of Wands, that's what's going to be successful. The next relationship that comes in for the ones of you watching is going to be your pair. This is my, with the wreath on their head, the king and queen. That's success around my perfect pair. No relationship is perfect, but that's what I feel is coming towards you. We're rejecting anything from the past that is unavailable emotionally or doesn't have the ability to connect on that level. All right. So I'm going to set these aside and we'll see what the romance angels say for you guys. This is for my singles. Whoever this is that's coming towards you, if you haven't met them yet and you're still single, it's going to be someone who's extremely passionate about you. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Exactly. And then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. If there is something that's still lingering in your energy around codependency, that could be something that needs to be cleared first. And then we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And that's what I was saying. Whoever's coming towards you, passion. A lot of passion. All right. Lover's Oracle for my singles, please. This is for Cancer. Okay. So we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. That's amazingly perfect. And then we have deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. There you go. All right, singles. That was for you. Now we're going to go to whoever's on your mind. Could be a partner, could be somebody from the past, could be just somebody you met. Let's see. This is for Cancer and their person. Okay. So right now we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Aries with the Ace of Wands. And then we have the Two of Swords in reverse with the Hangman in reverse. That's interesting. We'll get into it. The Moon is on the bottom. So there might be a little bit of what feels like secretiveness. Your energy is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Good. Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So like I said, you could be dealing with a Pisces. We have a lot of water energy here and a lot of fire. So could there be some deception within this relationship? It could just be that you are deceiving, and I hate to say this, guys, but I'm honest. You could be deceiving yourself about this person. I think there's a part of you that might be ready to walk away from it and really put it to bed for good. So there's a little bit of feelings of deception maybe from your person, but more so could you be deceiving yourself. Now, they're showing up as not being very nurturing, nor are they available that way. Do they have a lot of passion? Yeah, but it could just be that quick in and out passion, right? With the Ace of Wands, somebody comes in that can leave just as quickly. Now, I don't feel like they're ever going to make a solid decision. So if you're waiting on this person to make some kind of decision, it's like they push back. The Two of Swords in the upright would be that they had a tough decision to make. This is telling me that they just don't really give exact answers to your questions. Now, are they stuck? No. Do I feel like they're hanging out? Yes. They may hang out and see where it goes or how much you'll allow. It's almost like this is that last test we were talking about. So I think the passion might be deep between the two of you, or at least your interactions physically might be. But I don't sense that this is something that's going to be good. I feel like you're putting down the burdens. Anything that may be causing some kind of trouble, you've just laid it down. The Seven of Cups, I feel like you want to leave your options open. So if there's any delusion within this relationship or secrets or anything's being held back, I'm going to say you want to keep your options open. I just don't feel like you're putting the work in anymore. And maybe you're now deciding that you want to walk away and leave all that emotional baggage in the past. If they've not been available to you, I think you're just turning your back on anyone and anything that doesn't show up for you emotionally the way that you do. Bless you. One of my kitties had a sneeze. Sorry. Okay, so let's get the romance angels and see. This is for my Cancers. All right, so we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Deception. There we go. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You may have already met somebody new and decided that you finally want to just put an end to this completely. Release your ex. Yeah. And then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So that's what I'm picking up on. Doesn't even matter if you're with this person now or not. To me, expressing your love, if you've expressed yourself to this person and they're not reciprocal, that's you saying, okay, I'm tired of dealing with this. If there's deception in this and they're just not going to come forward and give me some kind of idea, I'm not doing it. I'd rather look for new love. And you could have met somebody that has given you a feeling of like, oh, okay, there is something out there different, maybe better. Your instincts could be kicking in, your intuition. And then release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. All right, so do I want to get advice? Yeah, let's get some advice and then we'll pull the Lover's Oracle for you guys. Yeah, there's a lot of stuck energy in this situation. Like it's hard to cut through the BS is what I want to say. Star in reverse. That wish that you had hoped. There's healing that needs to be done. Remember I said justice showed up? There it is. The scales are finally balancing for you. Yep, this is not something to be manifested. You're putting the toxicity behind you in that decision. I think you already know the right decision for you. And what is going to be more balanced is to get away from this particular type of energy. I feel like you've put too much time and effort in your healing, and this is just saying you need to put anything that isn't coming forth behind you. You don't want to carry that toxicity forward. The Star in reverse, there's still some healing that needs to be done, and the advice is to find that balance. This cat, I tell you. So let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to say. This is for Cancer and their person, please. This feels right. It says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. I can't with these cards today, guys. That is nuts. I don't know that I've ever actually read that card. And then we have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. That's what I was talking about. You're looking amazing. You're feeling seductive. Even if you don't feel it, your energy is pulling people towards you with that King of Wands I saw earlier. And then we have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. That's that new person, that new energy. If you decide to finally walk away from something that's not working, that's what's coming towards you. All right, my loves, let's see the last few messages from Spirit, from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Cancer. Okay, so we have blessed. I love it. It's like you guys are in a place where you feel like so grateful. You know that things are finally starting to turn for you. It's a great feeling. It's a lot of balance. It reduces to a 4. And then we have fork in the road. There you go. There's that fork in the road for the relationship. But that reduces to a 4 as well. So I'll talk about that in just a second. There's another 4 for you. Time for a nap. And then clean it up. And then we have happy, happy. So on either side, we have 2 of the most beautiful cards in the deck. Happy, happy, and blessed. And this is exactly what you are. All the things in the middle are just things that you are taking care of, cleaning it up, clean up your energy, take a nap, rest, fork in the road, making a decision. What's going to make you the most happy? And then we have 22, which is a 4, 13, which is a 4 showing up here, and 2 and 2. We just have a lot of 2 energy and 4 energy. 4s to me are about abundance, financial abundance especially. But I feel like as you continue to move forward and continue to be grateful for the things that you have, that's where you find that balance, that happiness, and things start to show up for you in your life that you truly, truly desire. Okay, my loves, thank you so, so much for being here. I hope this resonated for you. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you do want a personal, that's in the description box. I hope you guys have an amazing month. I can't wait to see what shifts and changes happen for you guys. I'd love to hear. Leave me a comment, all right? See you soon. Love you. Bye.